Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Garrett Cole. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Cole measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Whips it across. Play is made, 2 out. Brent Rooker stands in now and watches strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the lefty, J.P. Sears.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into second with nobody out. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. This one high in the air to left center. Ruiz sizes this one up, and there's one down. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that is out of play. Man at second. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Line drive, base hit. Durham coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Ruiz flashes the leather on the running catch.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Two outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Butler snags it on the run. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And there's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 out, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Bregman handles. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throws to first. One up, one down. So up next, Derek Jeter. Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Tyler Soderstrom. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Schumann. And there's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's in there. Fly ball center field. Rafaela makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Durham. Sears back to work. That one fouled off. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Rooker sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Lined into left center. Base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Strike in there. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Line drive. And foul ball. Second and third here. 1 away. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit, 1 run in already. A second scores as well. It's 3-zip.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ruiz racing over to make the catch. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Lawrence Butler. That big swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. This is J.J. Bleday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Bleday, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, and now here is Ted Williams. That one lifted to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And here is Derek Jeter. Ruiz on the move. Squeezes it. 1 away. Connor Wong now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. To second, pulls him off the bag. So they turn things over to the righty, Noah Murdoch.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Off-balance feed, there's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Here's Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Runner in from 3rd to extend their lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at 3rd.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch swinging.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Swing and a miss. as he was out front that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Zach Geloff.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these A's just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them,
Off the plate,
so
ball
they haven't
1.
exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
The offense
the
needs to
count.
start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back
1
at
ball,
some
2
point
strikes,
and
the
make
count.
him work a little bit harder.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Urshela in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he
0-2.
settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Next
Ball.
one misses, and that
1 ball,
is
2
ball
strikes to
1.
count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 down. Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Handles, throws to first, and Verdugo is set down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. On the ground. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Max Schumann. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Ruiz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2's the count.
And that's another strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Murdoch back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, no
0-1.
fair right there. That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 1
That missed
strike.
by a lot. Ball 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong, 1 for 2. To third, might be 2. Oh, the throw is over his head. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. So the batting order turns over. Jarren Durham will hit next. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead is up to 5. To third, tag, got him. So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Durham around third, he will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Man at first, Alex Bregman digs in now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's a fair ball. Save! And now second and third with 1 gone.
Now
It's Rafael Devers in the box.
Rafael.
Struck out on just 3
Devers.
pitches last time.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 1 out. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 9-1. A 2-run double.
Now
Everything came together.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Hogan Harris.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Whips it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they can't get the out.
Now batting.
First and
right
third,
fielder,
2 away. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. Line to left. Base hit and a run in to score. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Base hit center field. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow. So 2 down. Connor Wong now at the plate. 1 for 3. In the air out towards right center. Rooker makes the play, and that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Whoa, that's
Somebody
down.
always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits,
1 ball,
and somebody's
2 strikes.
always going to go down.
Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's all.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Jarren Duran. Short hop liner, handled it short. And saved.
he's in there.
He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Durham aboard here at first with nobody out. Harris, a 6'3 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Good
No
pitch
ball,
right there.
2
Tied
strikes.
him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Got him swinging. And the runner holds. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. To short, could be 2. Slings to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Just off the inside edge. Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Soderstrom up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And it's even up.
1-1.
There's a strike. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Making 18 strikeouts on the day. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Devers at the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. Strike 1.
Going to really need to hang in there
0-1's
with
the
that
count.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Here is Goldschmidt.
The first
That
baseman.
swing right. There tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next is the designated hitter, Alex Verdugo. Line drive, nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
A swing and a soft liner. It falls for a hit.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Michel Otonez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
And he's got it in right field. Here's the We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
There's your strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the catch for the out. One down. Ruiz stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. And now two gone. Butler at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. This could end it.
No balls,
Got
two
him.
strikes.
And that is the ball game.
Key to this game was that huge sixth inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming.